Okay. Hi, Rubinsky. Thank you for letting me know. No, I wasn't... The audio device was wrong. Yeah. I don't know what was up with the audio device. Something funky happened when I went to start streaming. The OBS said there was an issue, and it didn't turn off sub-only and emote-only chat automatically. And I don't know what happened. Welcome to June. Hi, Lily Baby Girl. Yes, I love you. Yes, my mouth smells like food that you would really like to have, but it's not in there. You're not going to have any. Happy Sunday. Welcome to June. How many times is that? I have not actually been paying attention. 184 times the cats have been counted on the stream. I really need to change that to use my emotes. Anyway, it's warm. High of 86 today. Go back to be event. We'll be back when over. Enjoy your event. I don't know what it is, but have fun with it. What I was saying before Rubinsky pointed out that my microphone wasn't working is that it's been warm. Or it's finally warm. It's finally the warm months. Yeah, stream elements will need to be subs. So I need to change it to use, what's it called? Touch Portal. It's where it's my account, and I can use my own emotes all the time, or anytime I want. It would just take some work to do so. You're at a school dinner. They're buying us Italian for not quitting. I literally just saw a post of Singapore Airlines flight attendants getting 8 years of back overtime pay. 8 years of back overtime pay. And they're giving you Italian food for not quitting. America. I don't know how long ago that happened. Let's glance at that real quick. Oh, 8 months. Sorry. 8 months, not years. 8 months salary bonus. Okay, and it's not even back pay. It's a bonus. Due to the airline's second year in a row of record profits. Yes, 8 months as a bonus. That is 3/4 of your salary. Anyway, yes, enjoy your Italian food. Sorry, I just flavored that with some salt. My bad. Anyway, it's finally the warm months officially. It's not summer yet officially, not for another 19 days, but it's getting warm finally. We're seeing lows in the 60s and highs in the 80s, and I am cool with that for the time being. It's just that before noon, my brain doesn't give me any serotonin, or before, it hits 80. Which is probably more like 10. Speaking of 10, I slept till 10 today. I woke up at like 6:30 and I was like, nope, I'm going to go pee and I'm going to lay back down. And then the next thing I knew, it was 10 o'clock. It was amusing and slightly startling to wake up to that. Thankfully, though, Sunday is no longer the day in which I do laundry, or else I would have been like panicking and trying to throw stuff in the laundry. And like, laundry itself is not a hard job. It's just tedious, and it's some up and downness and interrupting other things in order to like move load from one machine to the other and pull it out and do all the folding and putting away and whatever. So it's one of my least favorite chores. But I've moved that to Tuesday, and doing that on a weekday rather than on the weekend when I'm supposed to be like chill is much better. I used to do it on Monday, and then I moved it to Sunday. I did it on Monday, and I realized I was overloading my Monday, so I moved it to Sunday, just because Sunday seemed like a more logical day to do it on than Tuesday. But that was not actually the case. Tuesday is, in actuality, more logical, even though it doesn't seem that way in my brain. They added this movement to the picker wheel. I don't know exactly when, but last time I used it, it had the movement, and I kind of like it. What was I trying to say? We finally had a thunderstorm last night. It had been threatening thunderstorms and forecast thunderstorms for most of the week. And then finally had a thunderstorm last night. Actually, I heard it this morning when I got up at 6 to pee. So finally, the garden actually got some water. I've been putting off watering it because it was supposed to have stormed most of the week. But thankfully, nothing has died as far as I can tell. And I had to pinch off some extra tendrils on the cantaloupe plant. Cantaloupes are related to like cucumbers and zucchini, and they will climb themselves. But, they're growing big melons, so they can't actually support themselves that way. So typically people grow them across the ground, but I want to grow them vertically, so I need to continue making more hammocks for the melons. I've seen people use bras because they are melons, but I want to just like weave some twine a little bit to tie up to the cross rafter thingies that I'm going to put up to support the melons, because that's more space on the ground to plant other things, which was supposed to be carrots, but I screwed it up. And I put mulch over the carrots, and they were not able to push up through the mulch. I overdid it. Or I did it prematurely. And yeah, so I have no carrots. But in their place, I was able to do the cantaloupe and 3 sweet potato plants. We'll see how that goes. And then one of my potato plants was showing, reportedly, according to the internet, signs of potassium deficiency. So I soaked some banana peels overnight and then poured that over them. So hopefully they'll do better now with some potassium in their environment. Gosh, I sound so boring. Anyway, I have a, what color is this? Blue raspberry Jolly Rancher that I'm finishing up here. I don't have a snack or a drink to, or no, I do have drinks. I have several drinks. Paige got me some. That's right. That it? Okay. Really quickly, I'm gonna run up and grab a glass. Is all full of all kinds of zealots of straw stripes. Yes, that I do understand that much about. Wow! Yes, my darling.
I wasn't going to finish the rest of this because I wasn't super happy with it, but it's way the heck better than liver and onions.
And I'm back. I got back just as the what's it called? What are those things even called? Clip started. By the way, congratulations. You are now breathing manually. You're doing that on purpose now, rather than just letting your body do it automatically. So I have 3 options here. I have a raspberry Hefeweizen from Schleifli. Real fruit, not too tart, not too sweet. Raspberries the way they should be. And Schleifli is in St. Louis. Then we've got, Lily is back, by the way, in case you didn't see her tail. Very familiar with her tail. Then I've got Crane Brewing Company's Corn Lager. Oddbird Corn Lager. No other description of what it's supposed to taste like. And then I've got a cherry cider from Cinderblock from the Fresh Pressed series. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the corn lager can. It's a peacock for reasons I don't understand. Whatever. So cherry cider. So the Hefeweizen will be 1, the corn lager will be 2, the cherry cider will be 3. Hey Google, roll a D3. 1, that is the raspberry Hefeweizen. Let me put these other 2 away. And by the way, the cherry cider is not a cider made from cherry juice. It's an apple cider, hard apple cider with cherry added. Okay, raspberry, where is my bottle opener? Lily, are you sitting on my bottle opener? Is it over there? Baby girl. Normally it's over here. Ah, it's under my computer. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. Let's open our bottle. Okay. How pink may it be? It be not very pink. In fact, it doesn't show up as pink at all on the screen. It is very much a golden color, an amber color. Okay. Ale brewed with raspberries. So this actually had raspberries involved in the brewing process rather than added to a cider like the cherry cider. Okay. Okay. So Schleifli, raspberry, ale, something like that. No, Hefeweizen. Raspberry Hefeweizen. Give that a try. Smells very wheaty, like a Hefeweizen, which is a wit. Well, no, a wit beer is different from a Hefeweizen. Or is it? Or is it just a different name? for the same thing. Different languages for the same thing. Whatever. It smells beer-y rather than raspberry-y. Are you sure there are raspberries in this, Schleifly? All I'm getting is just regular pale beer flavor. I taste no raspberry in this. Maybe my palate is just dead. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, there's almost no raspberry to that. That's just a plain old Hefeweizen to me. Someone with a more discerning palate may be able to tell better than I can. Who knows? So, I had a random thought as I was going upstairs to fill my water bottle before I started streaming. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot recently. I've got over 30 hours in it, I believe, at this point. Let's see what Steam says. 40 hours. 40.3 hours. So, excuse me. Played a lot of it. And, why are you... Okay. And something I just realized that I kind of appreciate about it, it's got its problems. One of the things I read from somebody that I hadn't quite noticed myself, but it's definitely true, is the problem of... I just shifted my camera. There we go. The problem of false choices. You think you have a choice in a lot of these situations, but you don't. Basically, the dialogue choices are just different ways of ending up in the same place. And it is kind of annoying. And what was I trying to say? Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I also got really annoyed with the enemy scaling. Because I didn't feel like I was ever actually making progress. It wasn't ever any easier to defeat people in open combat. Adds in 1 minute. The warrior class tree and trying to improve that probably could have helped me some, but everything just felt like it was so tanky and so spongy. I never felt like, oh, you know, I'm level 30 now. And people back on the starting island, guess what? They're also level 28 or 31. You know, back where I first started in the opening area of the game, all the enemies are within 3 levels of me. That's stupid. I dislike that. So I actually downloaded Cheat Engine and a cheat table to fix that. Now I can be, if I'm reading the math correctly, I can be, I'm typically gonna be a 30% higher level than they are. And so that gap is gonna widen as I level up more, which is fine with me. Now, there was some, initially, there was, in this cheat table, no level scaling. So everybody was like level 1, except the mercenaries and like bosses and whatever. And that was a little bit lame. But I think the 30% gap is going to make me happy, because if I do get into open combat, I'm going to have to fight the guys, but they're going to take 5 or 6 hits rather than 30. That was a little bit ridiculous. Now, assassin stuff, yeah, it's almost completely one-hit kills, because you're sneaking up on them and that damage is higher and there's multipliers and whatnot. But the open combat where they have detected you and everything was so freaking tanky, and I didn't appreciate that. So I'm glad I have that modifier there. I did also originally turn on no like, what did it call it? Like the areas of the map weren't leveled also. They were all my level. and I didn't actually like that. Well, you know what? No, I think that may have been the level scaling. I had it turned up too high. So maybe if I turn that down. You know what? I don't mind areas of a map being level locked. I really don't. That's part of my experience. What I expect out of an open world game is there are areas where you're gonna die if you don't run really fast or hide. And I'm fine with that. If you want to run in there, get the travel point, and run to the next one really quickly, and not fight anything, to me, that's part of the gameplay of an open world game. Now, that's made a little bit harder in this game by the naval traversal, because these pirates, the area between islands is not as big as it would be in real life. And so these pirates and everything that are out there see you and come after you. And if they're a high enough level, they're going to sink you really fast. But over land, it's not that bad. It's down in the western and southern, or eastern and southern area of the map, where it's a bunch of islands where it's going to be difficult to get between them because of the pirates. But on land, I can usually run past or evade or hide from enemies while I'm out exploring. Yeah. Anyway, so it would be nice if I could play some Odyssey. I've got that twice the size on the wheel here as everything else. You can see it right here. It's twice the size of everything else, but it's not like ridiculously oversized. I do want to give these other games a chance. There are a lot of them. How many is this? There are 40 inputs, one of which is end the stream immediately. One is Bulbasaur Cross Stitch. One is the Rover model build. So that's taking 3 away. That's 36 other games, not counting AC Odyssey, that I have in my backlog, mostly free games from Steam. So, yeah, we'll spin that wheel. Now, why not? Let's go ahead and spin it. Did it really? Did it really? Oh, it was so close to Assassin's Creed. Okay, Fallopian. Disclaimer. Adult themes here. Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna install that. It's called Fallopian Frenzy. Come again. It's exactly what you think it is, but not quite. It's basically Flappy Bird as a sperm. So you're a sperm and you try to collect the smaller sperm and get bigger while avoiding IUDs and cups and condoms and birth control. And I don't know what these circles are supposed to be. 10 years ago, 2014, I made my first game. This is that game. Mostly intact. I'm sorry. This is gonna be hilarious for a very short time because I'm gonna suck at this. I'm just telling you ahead of time, this is gonna be terrible because I don't have the kind of coordination to play this type of game. I never played Flappy Bird, and I've tried some others that were similar to it, and yeah, it just didn't work. And instead go play my better games? Soft or hard? Wait, what a mistake you've made starting the game. Let's play soft. Okay, so you click to move. No, I died. I hit a cup. I swam 204 micrometers and picked up 41 sperm coins. The morning after pill can be given up to 5 days. Oh. Pregnancy can occur even without penetration. Okay, quick facts. What's the next fact? Oral sex is not a safe alternative to avoid STIs. That is correct. Let's read one more. All approved methods of birth control are more effective than no birth control. That's the point. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just realized what we're coming out of there at the beginning. I don't like all these other faster sperm who don't have to put up with all the obstacles. That's not fair. Just because I'm stronger doesn't mean I'm going to get there ahead of you. Although my understanding is it takes crap. Oh, the yellow ones will power me up, I think. Contraception does not encourage promiscuity. No, it doesn't. Okay, hit the golden ones. That will... How am I supposed to... Then what are the... Okay, so the golden ones are just higher value, I guess? Okay, so I gotta be smart about what I might hit. Oh, I should have... Dang it! I overshot the target. Or undershot it. I reached 250 micrometers. You can get some STIs more than once. Yes, you can. Things like gonorrhea or chlamydia. I suppose if I crash into the bottom, I still die. I might find that out one day. One time. Alright, don't hit the plan B. Or the... Ah, dang it! Pretty sure that's birth control. It's possible to become pregnant from sex during your period. Yes. I believe it's more difficult, but yes, it's possible. Dang it! That one is sperm-shaped. That's funny. AVS? Oh, Adam Video Studios. Oh, crap. I almost ran right into the birth control there. Dang it, I almost got the power up, and I overthought it. If I'd had the power up, I could have... What's coming up here? Oh, a couple of condoms. Okay, good to know. Crap. Free a total of 100 friends in a single run. Okay, I got 100 sperm coins. Gender and sexuality is not a choice. You are how you feel, and it's perfectly natural. Thank you. Adam Video Studios. How am I supposed to... That's not fair. Okay. Let's try to set a new record for myself here. I'm not going to worry about collecting. I'm going to worry about distance. More sperm shapes. I don't know what that means. That one's condom shaped. Ah, crap. No matter their gender or sexual orientation, every person is human. FF? I don't know what FF means. Damn it. So is it just basically starting me at the last obstacle before I died? So that's kind of what it's looking like. Get the super sperm. I don't know how to use that. Ah. Despite its popularity, douching should be avoided by most people as it can cause adverse outcomes. Yep. Oh, okay, that destroys objects in front of you. That's good to know. Okay, so I can use spacebar to move. Look at the green sperm back there. That was weird. Extra life. Crap. Extra life. Oh, and it destroys the obstacles in front of me. Okay. This is a record run. 500 micrometers, okay. Ah, crap. There was a shield. Okay. Okay, that's all I care. STIs aren't always visible, so getting regular testing is important to remain healthy. Okay, I'm done. That's all I want to play of that. Please try my other games. I promise they are a bit better. Thanks for the support over the years. Yeah, none of those look like what I want to play. Fallopian Frenzy. Okay. We'll uninstall that. And we will move that to played. And remove it from single player. There we go. So now we go spin the wheel again. That was Fallopian Frenzy. Come again. Okay then. Project Sphinx. I don't remember what that is. There it is. You are a robot. In this first-person puzzle-solving game, you're a robot with a mission in a space station. Unlike any great robot, you're going to have to explore, teleport, and ricochet your way around the base, in which each room and corridor is a puzzle to solve. It looks pretty. The lighting is good. So yeah, we'll try that. 30% downloaded. Let me change my category. Project Sphinx. I'm hoping to knock 3 or 4 games out from the backlog here. I might be able to play it with a controller. Maybe. Something to do with Microsoft Visual C. Okay. Hopefully that's only going to happen the first time it launches. All right, can I use a controller? I can. Settings. I don't know what that means. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Okay. Let's try it. Ooh, that's okay. Okay, let me turn back down the camera. Turn that down to 3. I don't want inverted. And that's still a little... No, wait, that didn't save. Oh, no, it did save. Oh, that's better. I really don't need this to be super fast.
Maintenance Unit 09. You were constructed total.
Can you hear me? That should do it. Okay. I tapped into your startup message. No way I'm letting him guide you. You're Unit 9. Let that sink in. What do you think happened to the previous 8?
Okay, so a little bit off on the subtitles. This is very pretty looking. Obviously a party craft, but yeah, wow, what happened to our bartender bot friend over here? What do I do? Okay, bottles. Oh, bouncy. Oh, excuse me. I think I might need to turn the quality down just a little bit. That's better. It doesn't seem quite as jittery. Okay. So what do I do? Okay, I assume, I guess I'm going through the door that has green.
The place is a mess. To get anywhere, you need to use your paws. You know, the portable arm-mounted wormhole slinger. It's not an official name, but I like it better.
What? Okay, so... Oh, okay, so it's a little bit like a portal gun. Gotcha. After the first... That tutorial message was not there long enough. Okay. Gotcha. What? Okay, this has got to be Russian. Okay, maybe I do want to turn the sensitivity back up 1. Okay, so I came from there. What's this? Oh. Hold left shift to see the trajectory the projectile will take. Yeah, except... Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
People used to get around the place using teleport pads. Well, at least until the accident. Don't worry, I destroyed all the teleporters throughout the station, so that no one feels tempted to use them. But this means you have to find your own way up.
Okay, so... Okay. All right. This one's going to be, hopefully, some good environmental storytelling. Please keep area clean. Yeah, this is not a clean area. Oh. Oh, okay. Now what? Oh, okay. me? Okay. Hopefully there's no fall damage. Alright, now...
Did you know you're not actually teleporting? After the accident, no one wanted to risk using real teleportation again. Instead, the moment you decide to blink to your projectile, your intermolecular spaces are crushed, turning you into a ball of super dense matter that travels down the wormhole, jumping out of the exit tunnel in your projectile. Then, you're instantly decompressed to your original volume. Wild, right? Just imagine what would happen if you failed to decompress properly. Haha.
It's giving me serious GLaDOS is how you say her name. Vibes. No, that's not what I want. Okay. GLaDOS, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Now... Oh. So it's kind of like Portal, but without the second portal. Why are there empty server racks all over the place? It looks like there's supposed to be something there. There's cables.
Okay. Here, things get trickier. The field you see was meant to protect parts of the station from ionizing radiation and high-energy bursts. As a result, it will block your pause projectile.
Cool. I have a cube. Oh. Uh-oh. I lost the cube. The cube didn't follow me. How do I get a new cube? Okay, okay. Oh. I just kind of got stuck on something. Okay. All right, now... No? Wait a minute. So... I think this cube needs to be here for... Shit. Did I screw myself over? I hope I'm not starting all the way over. Just restart it.
Welcome, Emergency Maintenance Unit 09. You were constructed to...
I did not mean to restart the whole damn
Can
game.
you hear me? That should do it.
Okay. Well, that's better, I guess. Oh.
Okay. Here, things get trickier. The field you see was meant to protect parts of the station from ionizing radiation and high-energy bursts. As a result, it will block your pause projectile.
So... I can get here. Okay, that was not fun. That. So I'm on this platform. And I can get on this platform. Well. Now what? That did not help. That's right, I can't teleport or warp or whatever it's called with the cube. I think I maybe just figured it out. You stand here and move these things into place. And I don't need the cube. Just leave it where it is. Okay. Very sneaky. If there's a cube that can be picked up, gamers are gonna pick it up. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, I do need to bring the cube over there, and I'll stand on this one and instantaneously travel. That was double sneaky. Right. Dang it. There we go. Cool. Made it. Okay. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Oh. That was easier than I was giving them credit for. Okay. It's the Earth. Okay, so we're theoretically in orbit above Earth. Okay, now... Oh. Oh, things are moving. Oh, this is going to be unfun. Ah, okay, hold on. Am I inside the box? Okay, come back down. Cool, made it. Only took me like 2 tries. What's my goal? Hey, I'm not sure if that's the way it was supposed to go, but I made it. Okay, this is a different globe projection. Alright. I can't 100% tell. Okay, this is the right spot. Okay. Alright, Boxy boy. Okay, probably gonna need both of these boxes. Where did the other one go? Did it, like, fall through here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, there's an elevator. Yep. Called needing both boxes. You're not going to provide... Oh, crap. Is there a third box, or do I need to get that one? Oh, okay. I think I've got an idea here. Set that there. What? Okay, please don't have gone too far down elevator. There you are. Okay. Oh, I made it through the level. Holy crap. Were deaths possible? Interesting. I'll do one more level. The background. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a thing.
You've reached the unpassable obstacle. You're so lucky to have me as the brain of the operation. I'll give you one tip. When you teleport to your projectile, you keep your inertia and direction. Now let's see what you do with this information.
Yeah, it's just like Portal. Okay. Okay. So I'm supposed to, like, shoot over to there, but there's not anything. Can't even shoot in here. Something like that, but nope, I missed. Nope. Ah. 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 What about hints? Huh. Let's see. Hey, I
Not
made it.
bad, but I'm far from impressed. I did it faster, and I had no one to give me tips.
Okay, now... That's the slowest projectile. That's the fastest one. This is getting unfun. And I really don't want to jump back down there. I got nothing. What, Well, no, hold on. No, don't understand what's happening. Why am I not maintaining my momentum? Huh? Okay, I give up. I'm done. This is no longer fun. Okay. One more spin. And then I'll just switch to Assassin's Creed. Asurya's Embers? Okay. This one, it looked interesting. First-person, single-player bow and arrow shooter sent in an ancient Himalayan village plagued by an environmental disaster. Excuse me. I don't need a bunch of story here. I need what actual gameplay looks like. See, it looks pretty okay. I don't need cutscenes. Just so the only way you can fight is to shoot the bow. There's no melee at all. Okay. Asurya, find safety in the shadows from the blazing heat waves as Dawa, a bow-wielding hero who protects her village from the vengeful sun god Asurya. How big is it? So we're 97. Okay, we're ready to go. Let me change my category here. Alrighty. Give this a try. I don't know what that means. Oh, this is a student game, I guess. Let's glance at some options. Go away, cursor. Okay, music can come down a good bit. Okay. There's a separate section for tutorials. Or those options for tutorials. We'll see.
Once upon a time,
Wow.
our world was shrouded in the specter of war's horrors. Women and children were torn from the embrace of their loved ones. In the darkest hours of that strife, a lone hero emerged, standing firm against the violence. Since then, we were finally blessed with peace, and the tradition of electing a protector began, a testament to the resilience of our village. Generations of heroes carry the mantle of protection, poised to continue our village's legacy of valor. This year, our mantle was taken up by an unexpected protector.
But if they were elected, they were expected. You said electing a protector. Unless she was the only one left.
The last day of meditating in these caves, and now it's time to get to work.
Alright. I gotta increase, no. On, yes. My X sensitivity. That's better. Press B to crouch.
Cave is all beat up. It's a real pain to get in and out now.
Press left bumper to dash.
Lucky I'm quick on my feet. I owe a Sherpa for showing me the ropes. Ow! That burns. What's up with the sun? I'd better get to the bow soon.
Press X to use healing herb, press Y to use cooling herb. Okay.
There you are. I bet you're older than these caves. What a relief you're not falling apart like they are.
Hold left trigger to aim, right trigger to charge, then release to shoot. It's funny that, like, I'm pressing these buttons exactly as the tutorial pops up.
What is that?
Aim at enemies to fill the crit bar, charge and shoot for a critical hit. So crits automatically happen? Oh, so there is melee. Okay.
Where do they come from? It seems like they're stronger in the light and weaker in the shadows.
Why does this voice sound familiar? Oh, I'm in the shade. Thought I was.
Good riddance. I should go check on everyone in the village. Make sure they're all okay.
Is that way? Okay, what's this way? Oh, this is where he was when I came through the first time. Okay. Okay. Scatter arrow. I have 4 scatter arrows. Okay. Which way do I go? Guess it doesn't matter.
Who's out there? Get back indoors. It's scorching hot outside. We should wait for Dawa to finish her meditation training.
It's me. What happened?
Thank the
Oh, crap. I cut
Who's
her off.
out there?
Great,
Get
I have to
back
start over.
indoors. It's scorching hot outside. We should wait for Dawa to finish her meditation training.
It's me. What happened?
Thank the heavens you are back. The deity Asurya has become angry with us, and the sun has been scorching our lands. We are in never-ending daylight. Many have had heat strokes. Could you please fetch some cooling herbs from the doctor in the neighboring village? Use the tunnel through the caves.
Okay. I don't think I'm meant to explore over there. Okay.
It feels like the guardian gods have turned their backs on us. I'll hurry to get those herbs for my people.
Oh, it exploded. Wow, okay. That was fair. Come back out, bug. Oh. So that's their attack. They fly at you and self-destruct. I hear froggy guys. What? No, damn it, come on now. Oh, crap. That was interesting. What? Oh. The contrast on the enemies is a little low. What are the green orbs? Like, I know the green plants are healing herbs. So the arrows fall off pretty quickly. Good. So unless... Drive safe, Rubinsky! So unless I use the cooling herbs, I can't get below half heat. Is there any way to really protect myself from that? Like, jeez. What the hell? Not really fair. Exit the residential area. That way? Okay. Is crouching the same as sneaking? Dumbass. It doesn't allow me to cancel shooting. Didn't know I could vault that high. So are the green, like, oblong things gems? Like some kind of currency? Okay, so the only thing to do with the explodey bugs is run away. What the hell? A wall of fire. Okay, that's smart. Jeez. Oh crap, I'm in the sun. Didn't realize that. I don't see a critical meter. Explosive arrows. Completed level 1. You're now like 2 blocks from your house. Speak with the elders. Okay, where are the elders? They are down there. Aha, funny. This village looks exactly like my village. Wait, what now? Oh.
You've returned.
Oh, it is my village.
I must admit, I was beginning to worry. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Sadly, the remedies we currently have are not proving sufficient.
Why do you have to
More
talk to me from
people are
behind a closed
falling
door?
ill, and it's becoming increasingly dire. We must know why Asurya is angry. The answer may lie within the depths of the mountains.
What leads you to believe that? Why do you say that?
Generally avoid
What's the
venturing
evidence
due
you
to the
have?
risks involved, but the situation has become quite grave. May the guardian gods be on your side.
Okay.
This must be the mountain range that the elder mentioned. It looks dangerous to scale, and now it's infested with mutated animals. No wonder people avoid this place.
I just realized this girl sounds like a Skyrim character, like a Nord. Exploding bugs. It's honestly entertaining. I don't know what all these gems are about. Oh. They just land right exactly where I was standing, don't they? Oh. Where did it go? I have not used a single explosive or split arrow. Alright, cross the river using cargo pulleys. Are there enemies waiting for me on the other side? Oh. Okay. Shoot. What rock? Oh. Okay. Yay, healing items. Pretty brutal that they are suicide fighters. Suicide bombers, I guess. Oh, it actually just fell out of the sky instead of flying directly to me. Oh. That's his death cry. Okay. Oh, let's see. Heal. Okay. Can I not actually get up over that way? That's kind of dumb. So far there are only 4 types of enemies. Oh crap. I had no idea it was that close. Okay, I can't jump while I'm crouched. Errant Knight, good evening. We are trying, what is this called? Asurya's something or other. Asurya's Embers, there we go. The sun god Asurya is mad at my people, and I need to save them from the burning heat of the sun. That's why everything's on fire. Well, some things are on fire. Right, there's that one guy left. Stand still. There we go. God gets mad and burns everything, as one does. Yeah, as they do. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. The Pangolin King? Oh, that would be why he's called a pangolin. Was that it?
These mutations are getting out of hand.
Huh.
It's going to be dangerous for people living in the area.
It's already dangerous. Okay, return to the village. Does that mean I don't have to kill all these ads? Because that would be kind of great. This is definitely a student game. And so I'm not surprised that... You jerk. Come on up. See, it did want me to kill all the ads before I could leave. And now, will it not let me leave? Okay, there it goes. You think that woman that just talked was a voice actress? Yes, okay. I'm not crazy. I said the same thing 10 minutes ago. My character sounds like a Skyrim character. Sounds like a Nord, like the default Nord woman. All right, elders, what now?
I knew you could do it. With the temperature staying high and the symptoms getting worse, offering relief won't suffice. We are at a loss.
What did I actually go to try to accomplish?
Help us plead to the guardian gods. Go to the temples on the mountain's peak. They have led us before and will lead us again. Go on, my child. We will pray for you.
Although if this is a student game, I don't know how they necessarily would have gotten in contact with a voice actor from Skyrim. Although there were only like 12 voice actors in Skyrim. You know what? I'm kind of thinking I don't want to play this anymore, although I don't know how much longer there is. Look at the dragon! I'm totally gonna have to fight the dragon. Calling it right now, I have to fight the dragon. That's not the sun,
Sacred
though.
Temple. This is where all the villagers gather for our New Year's ceremonies. Whatever has been going on, it needs to come to an end.
What is this? What did I pick up? Let's use it on this guy. Black hole arrow. Okay. It creates a black hole at their location and destroys stuff. That's kind of cool. Can't lie. Chekhov's dragon. Yes, absolutely. And a giant magma sun sphere thing. Okay, I don't actually want to play this anymore, though. It's a very interesting premise, and it's not badly done. It's just some of the storytelling and whatever is a little clunky, I guess I would say. How you doing, Air at Night? How has your evening been? It is almost 9, so I'll play... I've tried 3 games. This is the 3rd game I've tried this evening. So I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey for 45 minutes, an hour, but I do need to visit the restroom. Uninstall, there we go. Add to played. Remove from single player. I will be right back, and then we will play Assassin's Creed with cheats. Because I got tired of the enemy scaling and only ever being 3 to 4 to really 3 levels above all the enemies. And the enemies could be any number of levels above me. That's not fair. So yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit.
24 minutes.
Milo asks whether I'm in the carpal tunnel game. I am in the preventing carpal tunnel game, which is why I'm wearing a gem!
More bowls. More bowls. I should not have done that. Somebody's gonna clip that and it's gonna.
Okay. It might even be an allergy to scrap metal of an ancient nation. It's dwarvish, dude. Right? Sure can. Jump in. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl. Have I been down here before? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's some kind of teleporter. Oh, crap. Oh, that's, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Bad. What the fuck? Hey, a red key card. Shit.
Me being a teacher makes so much sense. Why do I want to know? Teacher vibes. Why do I vibe as a teacher? I feel like I vibe as a pedantic jerk.
I totally vibe as a pedantic jerk. I self-identify. Well, no, I've been identified by lots of other people and myself as a pedantic jerk. Okay, let me update my title and category here. Odyssey. There we go. So let's load my cheat file. Get the game running. I'm gonna need to move this back over to this screen. Let me take an actual look. See whether it has actually loaded yet. Okay. Good thing about more modern games is that you can move them between... We're struggling. You can move them between windows while you're playing, rather than only during the, what's it called, loading animations. like Skyrim. The only time you can do the Windows Shift and arrow keys to move it between screens is during the Bethesda logo. All right. Okay, so what was I working on? Not entirely sure, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think I wanted to hunt down some cultists if I could. Try to upgrade my spear so I could upgrade some abilities after that. Oh, I forgot to enable my cheats. Hold on. Okay, and then my level delta, set that to 30. Okay. All right. Destroy pirate ships all over Greece. Let's do this one, just for funsies. Where are we going? Argolis? Wait, there's additional... Oh, right! Socrates. And Alcibiades. Okay. I'm actually gonna do this quest, because he will reveal another cultist. So technically I am hunting cultists. I like how there are huge piles of flowers in front of all the temples. I also hate how there are restricted areas that you don't know about if you're sprinting until it's too late. There you are, Socrates.
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they'll tell. Aristophanes will love this.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the story should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
I forget you get dragged into these things.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where's the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Okay. He's waiting around the corner. Dude, that's 300 meters away. Aaron Knight, I want you to know that I'm mad that you thought of Chekhov's dragon and I didn't. Yeah,
I'll keep a sharp watch here.
he's inside here? That's not... Socrates, you've sent like 10 men to their deaths here. I'm gonna have to kill them to get to this guy. I gotta get past all these guys just to talk to a horse thief. What the hell is happening here? Yeah. Malaka.
That's the thief. You won't escape.
I love stealth games with see-through walls abilities. Now this one only works if I had previously... What, is he running away? That works for me. Get out of the restricted area. Where's he going? No, it doesn't matter. He's out of the restricted area. Alright, you dork. Socrates told me you wouldn't run away, but now you're running. Unless you're running to where you were supposed to have been all along. No, okay. Now I'm supposed to chase him. You dork.
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Mystios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has
Are you sure the Nord voice is Linda
My
Carter?
horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
Huh.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I mean, there are usually other choices. I kind of missed what he was saying at first because I was freaking out about Linda Carter. But it sounds like a steal from the rich for the poor to have something
I
to
have enough
use.
information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Was there something else?
No. Okay, I was
have
hoping you'd
enough
repeat what you
information
first
to make a
said.
decision.
I hope you can understand.
All right, Socrates. Socrates. I told Paige not to be upset if I accidentally pick up a Greek accent because this is a fully voiced thing and there's a lot of talking. This is why you hate wikis. They're clear as mud. Gotcha. What about Mule the Lioness? Because she's also, I think, the default Nord voice. Oh, there he is.
Have you decided what should be done?
Hold on, let
I
me
need
save
more
real
time to
quick.
decide.
Okay, now.
Have you decided what should be done?
I am a little torn about this because, like, the rich guy is not going to miss the horse. And I am not concerned about the feelings of the rich guy. However, I am concerned about the rule of law and order. Okay, you think Carter voiced a Nord woman in other games. She was in Skyrim as Asurya. Oh. For some reason, I can't think of Azura's voice right now. All I can think of is Meridia. Martina Lotun was Mjol and Angie. Okay. So not the same woman, though, is the point we're getting to. Sure sounds a whole bunch like her. What about oh, what's the name of the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare? Before Isolde, the original innkeeper. Anyway, so I'm a little torn because, like, I could care less, could not care less. Wow, I just used the wrong phrase. I could not care less about the feelings of the rich guy who owned the horse. Don't care about that. But Law and Order, guy committed a crime. His intentions don't really matter. The crime was a crime. And so, like, he's putting the horse to better use. So you were thinking Angie, and now you're trying to find Martina Lotun's voice credits to be sure. Okay. So, like, he should not profit off of a crime. He should not get away with the crime. I'm putting too much thought into this. It doesn't matter either way. I'm not even sure if he's going to let me, let my decision affect what actually happens. So he should give back the horse.
It doesn't matter why he stole the horse. It belongs to someone else.
You surprise me yet again. I truly believed you would choose the other side.
Because I am a Misthios?
Of course. Yet, when it comes to someone else, you decide a crime deserves a consequence no matter the reason. A safe choice, although I can think of times when it may not be right.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
I need to ask some questions here, because until he actually... This is why I hate talking about philosophy in hypothetical situations, because, like, has he killed people before? If I walk into, like, a cultist hideout and there's bodies impaled all over the place, yeah, I'm going to kill them all, because they're going to continue killing, because that's what they do as cultists. But if we learn he has plans or intends to kill other people, he hasn't actually done anything yet.
The outcome may be better, but he should still be punished for his crime.
That is true, yet if his peers were to decide, especially those he saved, they may argue that though the action was wrong, it was necessary and just.
I'm not sure the law cares about the reasons.
But if we are to decide whether the Lord should act on a man, or if his crime should be pardoned, the worthiness of the action should be taken into account, should it not?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
That's about all you can say to him. It is a pretty horse. If that was Martina Lotun, she doesn't appear to be credited. It probably wasn't because, again, Skyrim is 13 years old. So her voice would probably have changed. Also, I really doubt that a student game, because this really, really felt like a student game, had access to her as a voice actor. Okay. Yeah, I still want to hunt down cultists. And in order to do this, I need to help Socrates. I'll go ahead and turn this in, or pick up this quest for Alcibiades. Sure sounds a whole bunch like her. Like, no argument there. I dislike Alcibiades as a person. He is an unpleasant character to me. Oh, I'm just a silly little guy. No, you're devious.
Alcibiades, you look like you're having fun.
The gods work fast. I wished someone as beautiful as me were here, and you arrived.
It's almost unfair for the both of us to be in one place. It'll make everyone else feel bad.
Oh, don't worry about them. These poor fools have accepted their fate. The gods decided many should lack in beauty, while you and I bathe in it.
You
Where's
do
my
realize the
footrest?
sun
There
is
it is.
out, right?
Yes, what about it?
Starting a bit early, aren't you?
Starting? No. This is ending in the most spectacular fashion.
Another successful party, then.
The only kind I know. Although I have a slight problem. There's an important politician here who really needs to get back home.
That's right, I gotta
Gods know
carry him. I read
can't
about
make the
this.
trip.
If he gets home, he's gonna get in trouble, probably. Let me look this up.
I'll make
Okay.
sure he gets home safe.
Yes, safe. Right, it should be an easy trip, although you may have to carry him at...
You could let him stay here.
I would, but it's never good to let a politician...
I'm surprised you have.
Oh, you know how they can be. Never want to stop talking. There's only so much I can take. But for you, I'd break all of my rules.
What has he done to be so special?
Well, it was something to do with people, I think. Gods, I don't know. You may as well ask me what I ate 10 days ago.
So, you
I'm
are
morbidly
often-
curious.
As often as...
I'm not sure how you...
Practice. The more I do, the better chance of having a clearer head than those around me.
So you're looking to gain...
Over my allies? Never! Actually, let's not talk about such things.
I'll try to
Okay.
get the politician home before he completely passes out.
Wonderful. Just take him north of the port of Piraeus. His home is somewhere around there.
Wait, designated what now? Forgot to select the quest when it came up. There it is. Yeah, that was the wrong. Hold on, horse, come back here. I pressed the wrong button. Okay.
Giddy up.
This way I can hop off quickly when I need to fight, because I'm gonna need to fight. Okay, fine. It's not my fault you dove into my way. No. God Dang it! An agora is a restricted area that I can't go into. God, I can't stand when that happens. Now, if I call my horse, will it still have him? Okay.
Come on.
Wait! Why are we going this way? It doesn't look familiar.
Ella. Ella. Steady.
Oh, forget it. Son of a... How do I get there? I can't climb carrying him. Apparently I can drop, though.
Why did you bring me here?
Is this really where he lives?
Ah! It's exactly like we were told! Get him! You must die! Right here and now!
Just killed the third guy,
Any
just
reason someone would want to
on
kill you?
happenstance.
I'm a politician. Could have been anything. Thank you, Miss Dios.
Alcibiades, I'm going to shoot you. What is in all of these pipes? That's what I want to know. It's this yellow stuff all over the place. Is it honey? What is it? Alcibiades, I'm gonna shoot you. Okay, is this Socrates? Nope, it's Alcibiades again. I wonder if I have to continue his stuff to do Socrates' stuff. Wait, is this Socrates? It is, okay. Forget Alcibiades. So, by the way, so I was carrying that guy. Originally, when I was carrying bodies to like hide them in bushes, I was like, okay, is the only thing I can do to drop them is to dodge, because that like gets me back out of the bush, and that is not what I want. I want to stay in cover. But yeah, if you just press the heavy attack button, it will drop them right where you're standing.
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
Okay.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
No.
If you're waiting on help from the gods, I can leave.
No, please don't. Someone or some...
Yes, my legs did.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver.
Ah, okay.
He's likely
There we go.
overseeing other slaves like myself.
Do you often get whipped?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes...
Have you always been...
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
All
I'll
right.
talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening.
He will be with...
Yeah, he will. Oi. Let's save. You are probably the cultist I've been looking for.
I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Do I want to be nice? Or do I want to be... what's it called? A mercenary.
I shouldn't even need to be here. You're the one wasting my time.
Ha! Nobody has spoken to me like that in quite a while. Spit it out while you're still entertaining.
Phaedon paid you for his freedom. Give it to him.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
That was the wrong word.
If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Uh-huh.
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. One person's freedom is another's demise.
Yeah, no, fuck you. He's gonna die. So I talked to Socrates.
It doesn't really feel...
Ah, so
No, not...
good, because I had a...
It's good to see you, Socrates.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once...
So how much did you already...
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
Sometimes. Sometimes. Some people are shitbags. Based on their actions, they define their own worth. People start out equal, and then they define themselves as less.
People aren't equal, even if we wish it were true.
So, you would say, for example, that your life is worth more...
Surely.
I'm not that naive. There are many who likely deserve life more than me.
So, you would admit that a life's worthiness is dependent on a person's actions and what they have done or can do for the world?
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having...
You too.
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Phaedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Phaedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
Or I could just kill you.
You deserved worse.
Yep. Okay, now I get to target her.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Cool. Some more to hunt. Clymene, the beautiful justice. Is she pretty? Yeah, she's pretty. Oh, I must have accidentally hovered over it. That's fine. Noxious boots. Eventually, I'm gonna need to start working on my actual gear build and upgrading things. There it is. Okay, so where is she? She's in Athens. Okay. So this is the Great Temple of Athena at the Acropolis. Do I have a bounty? No. I mean, I have a little bit of a bounty, but not enough to have a mercenary coming after me. Alright. Nyx the Shadow. Get ready to die, and that'll probably be the last thing I do tonight. Whee! No matter how high I jump from, by the way, I will no longer take fall damage. I am level 31. I reached level 30, and that was one of my rewards. Theater of Dionysos. Okay, so she's not in some kind of restricted area, is she? That's not what I want. She did. Technically, yes, I committed a murder in broad daylight. What the fuck? No, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm leaving. Oh, and now I have a mercenary after me. Oh, I leveled up. Look at that. Okay, need to find a place to hide. Although I guess I could just fast travel somewhere. Okay. Need to kill 5 more cultists to upgrade my spear again. What is this? Ooh. That's very nice. And I got an ability point. See, I need my spear to be level 5 to upgrade these skills that I actually use. What is this? Oh. So I'm just going to leave the abilities alone for now. The ghost controls Athenian politics. Is it Aspasia? She's female. It's not Aspasia, is it? No, she already left Athens. Okay. And I don't know where she went. I saved the baby, and she escaped. Okay, so I need to go to... Let's see, what about this one? Messara. Could go there. And then the Attica silver mine. Ah, okay. I need to go to the silver mine. Okay. Lavrio silver mine. Attica, right? Is there another silver mine in this region? It's a marble quarry. Okay. I'm gonna save, and then we're done. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Errant Knight and Rubinsky. Wow. So I tried 3 games. I believe the free game this week on Epic is, again, a mystery game. We'll double check that. Yes, I got Chivalry 2. I wish Epic was smart enough to know if I already had a game that it was trying to show me. Okay, yes. Mystery game on Thursday, so we'll find out what it is at that time. So thank you for stopping by, Errant Knight and Rubinsky. I saw you earlier. Is that everybody who came by? Yeah. Thank you for coming by. I will see you Thursday, and we'll find out what that game is. Have a great week. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics.